A warm welcome to all. In this session, we are going to discuss about types of electromagnetic relays. Topics covered in this session are directional induction type overcurrent relay, distance relays, differential relays, frequency relay, negative sequence relay. So this is the diagram for directional induction type overcurrent relay. The directional power relay is not suitable to use as a protective relay under short circuit conditions. This is because under short circuit conditions the voltage falls drastically and such a reduced voltage may not be sufficient to produce the driving torque required for the relay operation. Hence in practice directional induction type overcurrent relay is used. The two elements are directional element and non-directional element. Under normal conditions, power flow in the proper direction and hence directional element of the relay is inoperative. Thus the secondary winding and lower electromagnet of non-directional element is open and hence non-directional element is also inoperative. When the fault takes place, the current or power in the circuit has a tendency to flow in reverse direction. The current flows through current coil of directional element which produces the flux. The current in the voltage coil produces another flux. The two fluxes interact to produce the torque due to which the disc rotates. Thus the contacts of trip circuit gets closed and it opens the circuit breaker to isolate the faulty section. And next type of relay is distance relays. In distance relay, the operation is dependent on the ratio of voltage and current which is expressed in terms of an impedance. Dependent on the ratio of V and I, there are three types of distance relays. First one, impedance relay, which is based on measurement of impedance Z. Second one, reactance relay, which is based on measurement of reactance X. Third one, admittance or more relay, which is based on the measurement of component of admittance Y. First one, impedance relay. Impedance relay works corresponding to the ratio of V and I of the circuit to be protected. The current element is energized by current through current transformer, while voltage element is energized by voltage through potential transformer. Under normal conditions, the ratio of voltage V and current I is denoted as Z, which is impedance of line. The relay is inoperative under this condition. When fault occurs, the impedance reduces drastically and makes the circuit breaker open. And second type is reactance relay. In this relay, the operating torque is obtained by current while the restraining torque due to current voltage directional relay. The overcurrent element develops the positive torque and the directional unit produces negative torque. The structure used for the reactance relay can be of induction cup type. It is a 4-pole structure. It has operating coil, polarizing coil and a restraining coil. The operating torque is produced by interaction of fluxes due to the windings carrying current coils, that is, interaction of fluxes produced by poles 1, 2 and 3, while the restraining torque is developed due to interaction of fluxes due to the poles 1, 3 and 4. Hence, the operating torque is proportional to the square of the current I square, while the restraining torque is proportional to the product of V and I. The third type is more relay or admittance relay. In the impedance relay, a separate unit is required to make it directional, while the same unit cannot be used to make a reactance relay with a directional feature. This relay also uses an induction cup type structure. It also has an operating coil, polarizing coil and restraining coil. The operating coil is produced by the interaction of the fluxes due to which windings carried by poles 1, 2 and 3, while the restraining coil torque is produced by the interaction of fluxes due to the winding carried by poles 1, 3 and 4. Thus, the restraining torque is proportional to the square of the voltage, while the operating torque is proportional to the product of voltage and current. The torque angle is adjusted using series tuning circuit. And the next type of relay is differential relay. The differential relay is defined as the relay that operates when the phasor difference of two or more similar electrical quantities exceeds a predetermined value. The types of differential relays are current differential relay, biased beam relay or percentage differential relay, voltage balance differential relay. Current differential relay. Most of the differential relays are of current differential type. Consider an overcurrent relay connected in the circuit so as to operate the current differential relay. Two current transformers are used having same ratio are connected on the either side of the section to be protected. The secondaries of current transformer are connected in series so they carry induced currents in the same direction. Let current I is flowing through the primary of current transformers towards the external fault. As the current transformers are identical, the secondaries of current transformers will carry equal currents. Due to the connection of relay, no current will flow through the operating coil for the relay. Hence, relay will remain inoperative. So, relay cannot operate if there is an external fault. The next type is biased beam relay or percentage differential relay. As the name suggests, this relay is designed to operate to the differential current in terms of its fractional relation with the actual current flowing through the protected circuit. Under normal and through load conditions, the bias force produced due to the restraining coil is greater than the operating force produced by the operating coil. Hence, relay is inoperative. When internal fault occurs, the operating force becomes more than the bias force. Due to this, beam moves and the trip contacts are closed to open and then circuit breaker. The third one is voltage balance differential relay. It is also called opposed voltage method. In this type, the overcurrent relay is connected in series with the secondaries of the current transformer. Under normal conditions, the current at the two ends of the section to be protected is same. Hence, there is no voltage drop across the relay to cause the current to flow. Under fault conditions, the currents in the two secondaries of current transformers are different. This causes a large voltage drop across the relay. Thus, the voltage balance of the circuit gets disturbed. Hence, large current flows through the relay, due to which the relay operates to open the circuit breaker. The next type of relay is frequency relays. The frequency of the induced EMF is related to the speed of the synchronous generators. F is equal to NSP by 120, where Ns is the synchronous speed, P is the number of poles. If the load is reduced, the speed of the synchronous generator increases and frequency increases. And if load increases, the speed decreases and the frequency decreases. The frequency relay can be electromagnetic or static relays. These can be under frequency or over frequency relay. If frequency increases, then there is unbalance in the impedances and torque, say clockwise in nature, is exerted on the rotor. This operates the relay if frequency increases beyond the setting. This is over frequency relay. If frequency decreases, then again there is unbalance in the impedances. But now torque exerted on the rotor is anti-clockwise. This operates the relay if frequency decreases beyond the setting. This is under frequency relay. The last type of relay is negative sequence relay. The negative relays are also called phase unbalanced relays because these relays provide protection against negative sequence component of unbalanced currents existing due to unbalanced loads or phase-to-phase faults. Negative sequence relays are generally used to give protection of generators and motors against unbalanced currents. A negative sequence relay has a filter circuit which is operative only for negative sequence components. Low order of overcurrent also can cause dangerous situation, hence a negative sequence relay has low current settings. The earth relay provides protection for phase-to-earth fault but not for phase-to-phase fault. A negative sequence relay provides protection against phase-to-phase faults which is responsible to produce negative sequence components. Thus, under zero sequence components, the total current of twice the zero sequence current flows through the relay. Hence, the relay operates to open the circuit breaker. Thank you.